episode 253 of the VIG Lounge, where we're going to pick up where we left off in 2K25 on the third time's the charm playthrough, as Justin Madman Miller is the center of the WWE Universe. Now, before we get started, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah, this reminds me of when we first became friends.
Let's see.
We dominated the neighborhood kids in just about every game there was. Tag, hide and seek, kickball, you name it. Until they got reinforcements when the Andersons moved in. 5 kids, all super athletic beyond their years. You got one look at them, and you took your ball and went home.
It was dinner time. And are the Andersons the wrestlers who were jumping to Mutiny in this analogy?
Yes, I think. It's tenuous. The point is, you came back after a few days and we eventually figured out a way to start winning again. It's why I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
You're right. We can't let this stop our momentum.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
Well, then we're going to go to SmackDown as Indie Darling, and that'll be Indie Saga. And let's see what we can do with this. All right, we got some attribute points. That's good. Woo! We got lots. Okay, good. Awesome. So you know what? Let's bump this up. Oh, that's it? Okay, hold on. Okay, we'll move that to 13 for now. Put that to 22. Oh, I guess I can't. Okay, well, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. That. And maybe we could do that. And, oh, nope, that's not what we want. Okay, there is still all 18. Let's do submission 22. And there we go. Because I know that Madman is maxed out. So, let's get back to this. Alright, we'll speak with Alba Fire.
Alba!
Who is...
You are just who I've been looking for.
It's a hilarious new arrival. How wonderful.
It is! I have an incredible idea to stop these Mutiny attacks once and for all.
Let's have it then. How will we stop Mutiny's insurrection?
Magic. You and Isla Dawn cursed the tag titles. You take opponents out of your path with supernatural forces. You just need to turn that power against Mutiny.
What exactly is it that you expect us to do?
You could turn the Mutiny into some big fat toads.
What are you doing?
You could send them on a goose chase down a long, dark road.
Is this a song of some kind?
You could curse them, you could vex them, then together you can hex them.
Stop!
Okay,
Enough.
then.
I just figured there are so many witches in musicals that if I sang...
We are not musical witches.
You won't have to do it alone. I can help you, please. Let me learn from you and Isla. We could be an unholy trinity. We could make up a secret handshake that we spend hours perfecting with spins and clicking heels and all in perfect unison.
No secret handshakes, but fine, we'll give this a try. You can be in our corner for our match against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Be warned though, once you step on this path, There's no turning back. Do you really want to learn our secrets?
Yes!
Oh, yeah, let's
I'll
get this
gather up
over
some
with.
mandrake root, practice my chanting. I bet I can find a crystal ball. All the witchy stuff.
That will not be necessary. If you're going to hang with the unholy union, you'll need to elevate the group, not take it down.
Yes, of course. You want elevation? You are going to get it.
Oh, man. I gotta do a side quest with this now? Oh, well. Oh, sounds spine tingly dingling. Wait a minute, that's Indy Darling. The unholy union has become an unholy trinity because I'm pretending that the commentators didn't hear that backstage. Oh, sorry, I just broke the fourth wall. My bad.
You kidding me? Go!
Just gonna. Oh, great. Well, you gotta know they're also from NXT. Now it's a 2-on-1 handicap match. Oh, now let me get this straight. I have to defeat both of them. All right, whatever. Here we go, Indy Darling. Breaker on Piper. And a drop kick, nicely done. Oh, look at this. Going for something big here. Big buster on Piper. Got here, sends her to the corner. Elbow strike. Hold on. Nicely done. Indy now, going to work. Look at the strength. Oh, what a beautiful suplex. Turns her around. And a simple but effective Russian leg sweep. Sends Piper for the ride. Indy with a beautiful overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Wait a minute. Oh! Got a hold of Chelsea Green and just driving her back first into the apron. And this tag team match obviously became a handicap match, but right now Indy Darling is doing quite well on her own. Taking on both competitors in the women's division. Indy, second row belly-to-belly. Tag down to Chelsea Green. She got her head taken off as well. Another huge boot. Working on the strikes. Pick up. Go for a run. Another capture suplex of the T-bone variety. Gets a hold of Chelsea Green and drops right on the back of her head. Now it's a fisherman's buster. Chelsea not faring much better than Piper. Oh, nice European uppercut. Going for a small package driver. Will she get it? Yes, she will. Oh, wait a minute. Sets it up. Indy Nation. Piper knocked off the apron. Covered by Indy Darling. 1, 2, 3. Here's your winner, Indy Darling. Have to give credit to Indy Darling for taking on 2 women in an impromptu handicap match. As opposed to the fake Nick Aldis, right? The real Nick Aldis, not the fake one. All right, let's talk to them and see what happened there.
I don't know what was in your wee brain out there, but you owe us an explanation.
You're not the ones who should be mad. You walked out on me, and I ended up in a handicap match. Which I happened to win, by the way.
Let's not lose sight of your little stunt during your entrance. That was an embarrassment.
We did not invite you into our coven to make a mockery of us. Do you even believe in the craft?
I
Would I
believe
be
in
here if I
magic.
didn't? I wasn't mocking you. I was trying to do what you asked.
Which was...
You told me to elevate the group, so I thought if I literally elevated myself, it would do the trick. It wasn't my fault that production got me a much smaller platform than I expected, with not enough fog.
See, Alba, this is what we get for bringing home strays.
Please don't give up on me. I'm trying my best. Just give me one more chance, and I'll prove I can witch with the best of them.
Aldous has been after us to do a 3-on-3 match.
Oh,
I am
God
so
damn
good
it.
in trios matches. Pick me, pick me.
Oh, I just know I'm going to regret this, but fine. One more chance. But no platforms or fog next week. Just do your regular entrance and try to fit in.
Thank you. I will so fit in. You have no idea how in I'll fit. Oh, the unholy trio. This is great. Should we do the secret handshake now?
No.
It's cool. Maybe next time? We still have to workshop it anyway. This is gonna be great.
Jeez, that is so... You know, like, the other playthrough as Serial was actually really fun. This one just seems like a mockery of Wiccan beliefs. Like, I don't understand what's going on here. I'm not a fan, but obviously I have to play through it to progress the story and to give you guys, you know, the wrestling content in the third playthrough here for My Rise. Yeah, you should do cosplay and actually fit in that way too. All right, here's that triple threat match now. Ooh, that's a nice looking outfit, actually. That's way better than what I did. Win by any result. Okay. Look at this now, Indy Darling. Figures that being a witch is just being dressed in black. Now there's a tag. Now I think this is Isla Dawn. Oh, nice double team. And a knee strike followed up by Indy. Actually wish I could keep her in that outfit. I like that one way better than mine. Not saying mine was bad, it was just quickly put together, but either way. Natalia. Oh! In a bad way. And Indy being brought back in. What is this? Slingshot clothesline! Or maybe that was a shoulder block. Yeah, I think that was a shoulder block. So you know what? We'll go with that. Pop up! Power slam! We got here Sins with the ride. German suplex! Gonna try to make sure to not feel the glow or be unready for Asuka. See, that's how far I've been out of the loop, because I don't even know if that's Naomi's catchphrase. And it's funny, I read an interesting article actually that Booker T claims that Naomi's heel turn is going to be what brings her to the top. Will he be right, or will it be another example of shuck and duck at quack quack? Pendulum backbreaker. with a bit of a spin. Brings Natalya into the corner. Natalya with a counter. And Indy Darling with another counter. And we're going to just play a do-si-do once again. Look out! Natalya, no! And if the first two don't succeed, try again. And it looks like Indy Darling might get it this time. Following Natalya up to the top. Explode! You're damn right it is. Oh, what a clothesline. Now a drop kick. Indy Darling. Feeling the momentum here. Gets a hold of Natalya. Small package driver. And now, could we see a little of Indy motion? Because hell, I'll do the whole match myself. I don't even care. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Here are your winners. Alba Fire, Isla Dawn, and Indy Darkness. I'm just kidding. Oh, look, they've got the spooky music again. Way to go, Def Rebel. This isn't the worst theme I've ever heard.
That was amazing! We showed the world we're not just a coven, we're a team.
Is that what we showed the world?
Because it looks to me like once again you have made yourself the center of attention with that ridiculous bargain bin Halloween costume.
What is with you, Isla? You told me to fit in. That's what I'm doing.
By dressing as the cliche Wiccans have been trying to get away from for a century, are you going to take my little dog too?
That's not fair. Go out in that arena and ask everyone you see what a witch looks like. This is what they'll describe.
And that's the problem. You're more concerned with image than action.
You said you believe in magic. It's not about playing dress up and acting like a fool.
Okay, fine. Then I'll stop pretending and try to do magic for real. Enchanting your opponents, cursing titles. If you can do it, I can too.
You're going to cast a spell? A real, actual spell?
Yes. Yes, I am. If you won't use your magic against Mutiny, then I'll do it myself. And when I'm finished, I'll have made sure Mutiny stays far away from SmackDown. Do you guys know where one might go to cast a spell?
We do have a place.
This seems like a bad idea, but if it gets you out of our hair, I'm all for it.
Wow. Let's continue the story. Let's continue the story. Where's her witch's hat then? If she's being a cliche.
Okay. You can do this.
Oh my god, an actual
In shadows
cauldron.
deep, while cauldron brews, I cast a wicked spell for use. From mutiny spite, we shall be free, protected by my sorcery. By spell and
there's her
rhyme,
hat.
protection spun. For mutiny, the joke's begun. Smackdown safe, they're led astray, delayed by paths that twist and sway. See? Magic! I knew it couldn't be that hard.
Oh, wow. You know, I'm really glad I did this last, because, this is stupid. I'll say it. This is stupid. The first two storylines, you know, were good and had crappy endings. This side quest is just fucking stupid. That's all I can say. Oh, why did I put myself up to this, to be fair? All right, let's talk to Michael Cole and see what happens with that.
This is nothing. One time in Wisconsin, nearly everyone missed the show due to a snowstorm. They put R-Truth in charge for the night, and he wouldn't stop talking about seeing eye people for blind dogs.
Ah, classic R-Truth. Hilarious.
You think animals with disabilities is something to joke about?
No, not at all. So, catering was pretty good today, huh?
Yeah, not bad. They didn't overcook the roast beef like usual.
Yeah, totally.
It's so quiet around here, it's kinda eerie.
I know, right? I'm gonna go check if there are any updates on the flight situation.
Didn't you just check?
Yeah, but who knows what could have changed in the last 1 minute and 37 seconds since we've been talking. Not that I'm keeping track of how long this not at all awkward conversation has been going on.
Remind me when you get back to tell you about this hilarious thing my cat did. I even have a video.
Yeah. That sounds great. I'll be right back. Promise.
Okay, well, I'll get the cat video all queued up. Actually, it's 5 separate videos, but if you skip any or watch them out of order, it won't make any sense.
Oh, I think I just felt my phone vibrate. Could be an update. We'll pick this up later, okay?
I'll be here.
Okay, so this is a pointless conversation with Michael Cole. All right. Well, let's continue the story. Let's continue the story. Oh, good Lord. Sad, too, because, you know, if my wife were to see this, she would just think it's an absolute joke, because it's a complete parody of the witches and Wiccan culture. Not saying that, you know, my wife is Wiccan or anything, it's just she knows a lot about it, and he does have some beliefs in things like reading tarot cards and alike, so... Oh! Defeat the mutiny invasion, okay. Who's this now? Look out! Fallon Henley in a bad way here. Oh, the dragon screw! It reared its ugly head. Indy sent into the buckle. Counter. Fallon taken all the way down. Oh my! At least the matches are decent. Gets a hold of Fallon Henley. Around we go. Where we stop? Right on the knees. Pop up into a power slam. Cover. See if she can get one here. 1, 2. So, is this a gauntlet then, or what is it exactly? I don't know. Oh, just driving that forearm into the face of Fallon Henley. Twice as nice. Gets a hold of Fallon. What's this going to be? Dragon suplex right on the back of the neck. And now a knee strike. Fallon sent to the buckle. Indy now. What is that gonna... Oh, what a knee strike in the corner. Nowhere for Fallon Henley to go. Sent for the ride once again. And a kitchen sink finds its mark. Indy off the top. Senton. Shout out to Madman. And like I said, I like the Madman version of the storyline and the other 2 versions that I played, but this one, not so much. Oh, look out. Could get it here. Down! With a small package down. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she's definitely not. Oh, never mind, Michin. I swear to God, I read that as Naomi. Oh, just boots Michin's head off. Trying to go for the indie breaker, but it looks like Michin got a counter. And indeed she did. Oh, what a unique jawbreaker there by Michin. Missed the moonsault. Oh, gets a hold of the arm and then the kick to follow up. Nice sequence there by Indy Darling. Oh, suplex. So I'm guessing this is what I did then by picking the, fun persona for both of them. Oh, the head kick. And a drop kick. So I like the doink thing. That was fantastic. I actually had a lot of fun with that. But this whole Witch's Coven storyline is just, like I said, it's dumb. And it's poorly executed. Maybe it's so bad there's going to be a payoff. I really don't know. Look at this now. Indy trying to go off the top. But Michin. Metaphor. Oh! That did not pan out the way that Michin was hoping. Brainbuster coming out there again. Work out here, Indy off the top of the senton. This time to the inside of the ring. Gets a hold of Michin. Front face lock into a face buster. Variation on the X Factor, if you will. Middle rope. And missed the diving elbow. Nice counter. Michin down. Here we go again. Overhead kick. Michin's dazed. That's how by Indy Darling. I think that's what she went for last time. Indy break. Oh, right break. And a second one. And got the overhead kick. Nice instant recovery. Oh, what a beautiful maneuver. Rolls through. And the ref is there to make the count finally. 2, 3. And Michin's been eliminated. Wait a minute, who is this? Oh, it's Wesley. Best example of a simplified create a wrestler name generator. And that flying elbow on Wes. You're not gonna let a girl beat you, are you? Indy Darling going to work on Wesley. And a stomp. Nice DDT. Oh, come on, climb up. Wait a minute, she's waiting for Wesley to get back into the ring. Beautiful drop kick. And she hit it flush. Absolutely flush. Snap suplex. Perfectly executed. And now, oh, European uppercut right under the jaw. Small package driver coming up. Got it. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and Wesley has been eliminated. And is that? No, it's Big Lash Legend. I was going to say, you might as well turn around and look now. Oh, look at this. This could be quick. Incubation. Come on. 1, 2. Oh, kicked out. Indy. Huge chop. Now strike. Gets her out of the corner. Nice clothesline. Indy off the top. Big elbow. She got all of that one right in the chest of Lash Legend. And now a drop kick. And she's still able to hang on. Oh, look at that, a rope-assisted armbar. Hangs on to the 5 seconds, and oh, nice counter. Indy took too much time. Won't matter, though. Oh, look at this. Pump into the power slam. Puts the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Lash Legend has been eliminated. Here's your winner of the NXT Invasion Gauntlet, Indy Darling. Wait a minute. Oh, look at this. I seriously thought that Isla Dawn and Alba Fire were going to turn on Indy right there. I really did. Because the whole jumping around thing, oh, that was ridiculous.
Do you really think I did magic?
I think magic works in unpredictable ways. You tried to cast a spell to keep the SmackDown locker room safe from mutiny.
And the SmackDown locker room got delayed long enough that Mutiny couldn't attack.
At least, they couldn't attack anyone but you.
Oh, whether it worked or not, you were messing around with forces that you don't understand.
I know. I looked silly, I didn't scare off Mutiny, and nothing really changed.
I'm not going to say we disagree, but...
You might have a touch of magic in you.
Thanks. Just, can you tell me one thing? When you appeared in the ring, was that just special effects, or was it magic?
I'd rather do that handshake again than tell you.
Okay, I'll take that. Let's do it.
Sorry, we can't right now. Michael Cole told us he's got 5 hilarious cat videos to show us.
Oh, come on. Let's continue the story. Let's continue the story.
All right, lay it on us. Did you and the witches really cast a magic spell?
Damn! I owe my partner here $5.
That she does.
I didn't think you were the type who believed in supernatural stuff, punk.
Come on. I've been on ghost hunts for WWE, not to mention this house I remodeled once that had the eeriest feeling on the 3rd floor.
She's still dodging the question, though. All that time with Isla and Alba, the weird flight delay, was it real?
A witch never reveals her secrets, boys.
Well, one thing was real. That beatdown you put on Mutiny.
Yeah, you really held down the fort and put them in their place. Good job.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
Oh, so here's the
For the
Survivor
past 2
Series
months,
part
the
this time.
WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, JC Jane and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
All right, here comes another double cross.
You ready for this, punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
Yeah, and the biggest idiot is going to be Indy. Just like the last 2 times. It does have some replayability. I'll give the developers that, but it's kind of sad that it's, one note when it gets to this part. Indy now. Gets the elbow, Alexis King. Huge boot. That's right. I'm gonna take it to Alexis King so bad he'll wish that he was Brian Pillman Jr. back in AEW Brainbuster. Excuse me about that. Well, excuse me for that, I should say. Sorry about the little bit of throat clearing. Had a slight tickle in my throat today. I don't know, it might be coming down with a cold. I don't know. Let's see, look out here. German suplex. Lexus is certainly not looking like a luxury car right now. I say that, but he hits the dragon screw. Counter. Bailey knocked off the apron. Look at this. Oh! Huge elbow. And now, European uppercut. Wait a minute, what's this? Punk. Oh, look out here, Punk. Driving Bailey apron first. I mean, backwards into the apron. Apron first. Oh, boy. Almost make it sound like she's got a cooking show. Nice counter setup. No. I thought she was going to make the tag there. Nice counter. Oh, shot block. There you go. Go ahead. Huge clothesline there on Bailey. Oh, come on. Taking a page out of Mercedes Monet's book. Or, sorry, Mercedes Monet's book. This sounds weird because I got the double S's going there, but whatever. Whoop. Counter. All right, let's play out the sequence. High knee. And the Bulldog. Makes the tag to Indy. Will it be any different? No. Here we go, GTS. Yep.
Ring the bell.
Oh, Brian. Or, not Brian. I was going to say Brian Pillman. Lexus King from behind. And this 4-on-1 assault. And of course, it was a setup all along.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey
Oh,
on
yeah.
board, we recruited Kevin Owens on the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul. We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy looking like an idiot making booby traps to stop mutiny invasions, who do you think started the rumors that it was causing dissension in the mutiny locker room? Yeah, that was me. I managed to delay the entire SmackDown roster from getting to the building on time, leaving you to fight all alone. And you thought it was magic? Don't be ridiculous. You two grew up together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go back to whatever hellhole town you're from. Find your safe space, because it's not here. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to get
Meanwhile,
the four of
back
us
on
together
bus.
after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Ugh. I haven't felt like this since the year we both moved away from our hometown.
It was really tough at first. You spend every day with someone and then all of a sudden they're gone.
But ultimately, you must have figured out how to stay friends despite the distance, right?
Yeah, it was hard and took a long time. But we realized even though we didn't see each other, we still had each other's backs.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start
Yeah,
on
we're
Raw,
cruising.
talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
All right, let's see what we do next. Okay, well, we talked to Drew before. Okay, I haven't talked to Cody, and I have talked to Seth. All right, then.
I was wondering when you were going to show up.
Cody? I didn't expect to see you here.
Why? Expecting some lackey to encourage you to get into some live event matches? There's no time for that. NXT is in jeopardy. We need to push back against Mutiny now. I hear you're putting together the team for Survivor Series. I want in.
And you'd be a heck of an addition. But I'm surprised to see you this fired up about NXT.
It's not just a brand, it's the future of the entire industry at stake. If Mutiny wins this war, you can forget about NXT being the place that nurtures and develops the next generation of superstars. This whole mutiny is about one thing, nurturing and developing CM Punk. Seeing NXT like this, I can't and won't stand idly by.
That was incredible. You practiced that in the mirror, didn't you? I have goosebumps. Now all we need is a plan as polished as that monologue.
I'm not one to play games, so I'd say we need to take the fight right to the top.
Punk's smoother than Adam Pearce's beautiful bald head. He's too smart to step into the ring with you.
KO isn't, so I'll take the fight to him. If we destabilize Owens, we start chipping away at Mutiny's foundation. NXT's future is ticking away. Let me do this.
Welcome
sure.
aboard. I have a feeling you're going to be WWE's dream and Mutiny's nightmare.
That was lame. But we haven't done the Cody storyline, so let's do it. Cody and KO certainly have a history. Winged Eagle Championships. Mocking shirts. Look at that. Tribute to his brother. And a side effect guard by Rhodes. Sending Owens a message here. What is this? Wait a minute, it's the Viper! What is he doing here? He's never been a part of NXT. Oh, what? Okay. That was random. I guess I could have countered that, but still, I really wasn't expecting it. That was weird. That makes no sense. Why would Randy Orton attack you? You can never counter that stupid splash. There we go. Now Cody going to work. Oh, he's not. Tornado DDT by KO. Oh, look at this. Are we going to see the bionic elbow? Yes, we will. Gotta hit some good moves. Final reckoning, or final cut as they call it in the Fed, or the E. Drop down and a clothesline. Oh, could we see it? Din's Fire. So I believe that's what it's called, is Din's Fire, right? I'm sure somebody will correct me if we've made it this far into the stream. Cody has KO on the top. Gonna make him think about it. And bring it on! Front suplex and an elbow. Now some knees. And the chants of Cody echoing throughout the crowd. Because I refuse to say that corporate WWE rhetoric. Cody's raging. side effect. Cody going to the top. Hits the move. No, he doesn't. Oh, that's bullseye on the back of the head by Kevin Owens. And a cut. One. No, not even. Down low. Gonna be an uppercut. Gets a hold of KO and brings him down once again. Stomping a mud hole in KO. Doing all set for the run. Hip toss. KO. He's out of the way. He was in the quote-unquote drop zone. I think KO got part of that, but not enough. And another side effect. Why do I have to keep getting up? But this is ridiculous. Hand across the chest. 1, 2, 3. Here's your winner, Cody Rhodes. Oh boy.
Man, Cody, you'll never believe what I just saw. Randy Orton ran in and attacked someone in the middle of a match. I think he might have joined Mutiny.
Yeah, that was my match. He attacked me.
Okay, so you saw it too. Call me crazy, but I think this whole Mutiny thing might actually be a problem. I'm not even sure if the NWO will be enough to stop it.
Yeah, I'm sitting here watching the future of this industry get torn apart.
And that's one of the top 3 worst things to see get torn apart. And now they got Randy? Mutiny's getting stronger by the minute. There's got to be something we can do.
Well, every time I turn around, they add another heavy hitter. So unless you've got a time machine, maybe just quiet down and let me think.
A time machine? Yeah, I got one of those.
What?
I found it in a closet next to a sports almanac. I hooked it up to the ambulance in the parking lot, so if I ever got hurt, I could go back in time to before I got hurt and try to warn myself not to get hurt.
You're actually serious? You have a time machine?
Of course, but I don't see how a time machine can fight mutiny. It's pretty fragile.
Because if we could go back to 2011, before Punk's big rise, we might be able to stop mutiny before it even starts.
Then it sounds like you and me got a date with destiny, and not the one who works at the sandwich shop down the street. Let's go.
Okay, that's a unique twist. I was not expecting that. All right. We can travel through time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 2011.
If my calculations are correct, we should be in the age of the dinosaurs. Actually, scratch that. We're in 2011. So Cody, you better find some retro clothes and dye your hair. Quick.
Right. And then we try to find Punk.
Oh, he's here. Tonight, I'm going to interfere in John Cena's match, helping CM Punk win. Wait, why would I do that? I don't like CM Punk or Mutiny.
I think you mean the 2011 version of you is going to do all that.
That makes way more sense. Point is, if I don't run in, Cena stays up. Punk doesn't break out, so he never sits down. Get it?
Not quite.
If Cena wins, there's no money in the bank match. So no Punk rise, no pipe bomb promo, no mutiny.
So it sounds like we've got to take 2011 R-Truth out before he interferes in that match and helps Punk.
We? No, you gotta do it. If I see myself, it could break the space-time condominium.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that. I'll do it.
Space-time condominium. Okay, you know what? Honestly, for as dumb as the Witch storyline was, this makes up for it. Wait a minute. There's R-Truth. He's by the ambulance, and look down here. Cody Rhodes is undashing. And a clothesline. Look at this. Right hand. Gets a hold of R-Truth and drives him down. What is this? And then DDT on concrete. Can't believe this in 2011. I mean, I'm in a completely different space. Hell, I was in university, so. Oh, wow. Oh! But surprisingly, I was watching WWE back then. Kick to the gut once again. Here's another DDT coming up, and Truth! Oh, I thought he was out already because there was a bit of a pause there. So I definitely have a title now for this stream: Witchcrafts and Time Machine. So this is just probably the most ridiculous thing I've been a part of in 2K. But R-Truth moment was actually really funny and totally makes up for the crap I just went through with Indie Darling. Ow! I never noticed that before. I'm having way more fun with this than I should. Cody now. Oh, backbreaker. Counter there by Truth. Oh, I missed the clothesline. What the? Oh, I'll do a bulldog on the concrete. That works. Driving the fist right in the face of R-Truth. And here's another DDT. Plants him. Look at them, they're right near the door there. Oh, man. Alabama slam him. Now he's going to throw him a little bit. Oh, look at this. Oh, I thought that was going to be a neck breaker, but instead, it's a chop to bring him down. And why would he have... That doesn't make any sense. Why would he have the same signature move as one of his strong grapples? But whatever.
It worked, Cody. Cena took down Punk without a hitch. CM Punk really should have thanked me for setting everything in motion.
Agreed. But now let's get out of here. I forgot how uncomfortable this mask is.
We can't roll out yet. We gotta make sure everything's even Steve.
You mean even Steven? So you want me to help CM Punk win a match?
No. We have to make things so fair that even Steve has a shot. Whoever Steve is. So you've got to beat Cena next week so he doesn't get too big. You and me can bunk in the ambulance until then. Time team sleepover. I bought snacks while you were taking the younger me out.
Truth, we have a time machine. We can just jump ahead to next week.
Oh, right. Well, hopefully those salty crackers I bought will appreciate in value. Never know.
Oh my god. Wow. All right, let's go to the match. Here we go, on dashing Cody Rhodes, clothesline. Gotta defeat John Cena before he gets too big. Sucks that it's gonna be this version of Cody. But whatever. As we see the battle. The battle and see her. Oh man, my finger slipped. Did I still get it? Yes. Excellent. The undashing Cody Rhodes is just taking it to John Cena right now. Cody drives the knee. Shades of the nature of black, even though I'm not a fan of him. I'm not a fan of him as a person, I should say. Some of those promos are hilarious, and I also can't fault the guy for his epic performance in the '92 Royal Rumble. Well, Cena thought he was going to go to the AA. He went for that springboard leg drop and missed. Oh, look out. Cena. Drop down. And a hip toss. Sits out with it. Cody drops down again with the uppercut. Another clothesline. Pick up. And out. Cody now with a sleeper slam. Oh. Just wrenching on the arm now. Using the ropes for leverage. Oh, takes his head off with another lariat. Drop down to the uppercut. Cena going for the pin. Nice counter by Cody. One. Oh, another counter by Cena. Counter by Cody. Drops down again with the uppercut. Ow. Oh, look at this. What was that? That almost looked like the AA, but not quite. Oh, what is that, a diving five-knuckle shuffle? And the stupid part about it is I literally countered. Once again. Cody picks up Cena. Here's your winner, undashing Cody Rhodes.
Well, Cody, the time team did it. CM Punk never got his big shot. He's not even in the WWE anymore. He's now hosting the third most successful hockey podcast out of Chicago. I hear it's good. Not great, but good.
So, Survivor Series isn't a match between WWE and Mutiny?
Nope, just a normal event. Should be a good one. Apparently, Randy Orton has a title defense against Rey Mysterio. I can try to get us tickets, if you want.
Randy's a champion now? I might need to knock him down a peg for that attack on me when he joined Mutiny.
But Cody, because of what we did, that never happened. You might not remember this, but we went back in time. That changed the future, which is now the present. And the present is a gift. And a gift can only be returned for store credit. So you've got to leave Randy alone.
It's still real to me. I'm going to take him on next week. Not for a title or anything. This one's just personal.
All right, but seriously, let me know about those tickets to Survivor Series. I don't want this friendship to fall apart just because the time team is no longer going on adventures that alter the fabric of reality.
I'll keep you posted.
Wow. And now it's Cody. Grab it. And here we go. Get the chain wrestle. Cody gets Randy to the corner. Oh! Cody now. Flip, flop, and fly. Boom! Cody just assaulting Randy Orton right now. Doing whatever he can. Side effect. Oh. Bird breaker. Sends him into the corner. Cody now. What is this going to be? Oh, here we go. Alabama. Randy sent into the corner. Choking down now. What is Cody going for? Putting it all on the line. So nicely done. He got all of that. Randall Keith is stuck in the corner. Disaster kick. Although I don't know if he still calls it. Is he still calling it there? Another Alabama slam. Kick that one, busted Randy wide open. Kick to the gut. Pedigree! Crawls into the cover. 1, 2, no! Wait a minute, who's on the outside? And there we go.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think the time team might have messed up.
You think? Randy Orton is leading Mutiny now?
Yeah, and it's way bigger and badder than before. When we took out Punk and Cena, we left a power vacuum, and Randy Orton sucked himself right in like a dust bunny with an agenda.
Then why aren't we fighting Mutiny at Survivor Series?
Because we already lost, years ago. Orton broke the Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania 30. His power grew from there. The Shield didn't break up, he destroyed it. And once he took over the Wyatt family, the seeds of mutiny were planted.
Okay.
We created a monster.
A monster who's turned NXT into his personal kingdom. He's removed all developmental elements, forcing young wrestlers to engage in sadistic combat for his amusement. And he's not great about restocking the paper towels.
Damn.
In retrospect, we really should have seen this coming. In every time travel movie, things always get way more complicated than the main character's first thought.
A lot of good that does us now. How do we fix this?
It's not going to be easy. If only we had a time machine.
We do. That's how we got into this mess.
Oh, yeah. Then it'll be considerably easier. I'll go back to 2011 and take out you from 2 weeks ago before you take out me from 13 years ago. That should undo most of the mess we've made.
And what do I do?
We need to be sure Orton is taken care of. So I'm going to send you back to take him out of his most vulnerable point in history. WrestleMania 31.
WrestleMania 31? That was 2015. That means...
Stardust!
That's what I was afraid of.
Yes! Oh, that is fantastic. All right, we will travel through time. All right, Stardust versus Orton. Ow, ow, ow. Missed the knee. Oh, look at this. Cody left the WWE in a previous timeline to go form something called AEW because of the Stardust gimmick. Just a stop and a counter by Orton. Did Cody ever actually do that as Stardust, or anything remotely close to it? Because I have no recollection of that whatsoever. And he gets hold of him. Gonna bring him down to the top. As the audio goes wonky to boot. Suffers him in, DDT, plants him. Orton's about to get... Oh, Shattered Dreams! Shades of his brother, Dustin! Backward. Cody was going to the top, countered by Orton. Orton now going for a cover. Oh, man, come on. Oh, I missed it. Woo! Oh, here we go. He's got a submission locked in. Cody with a counter. And an inverted suplex. Cody now. Nice cartwheel. Oh, I shouldn't call him Cody, actually Stardust. He's waiting for it to come back in. Release him with a clothesline. There will be no legacy left in this match. Down with the inverted DDT. Sends him for the ride. Falls up with a back elbow. Fireman's carry takeover by Stardust. Drop down. Countered by Orton. DDT by Stardust. And again. Side Russian leg sweep. Stardust. It's a weird close up of the referee, but whatever. Here's your winner, Stardust. Okay. So now Orton's fine. Nice.
Well, looks like we straightened it all out. We've successfully returned things to the exact same terrible place we started from. That's a Time Team success story.
Hey, we somehow kept Randy Orton on Team WWE. That's a win.
I guess that must have been the butter knife effect. Anyway, I'm thinking we need to jump that time machine. There might have been a reason it was hidden in that closet in a box that said, "Do not open under any circumstances."
Yeah, that's probably a smart move. Let's quit before we screw anything else up.
You sure you don't want to go back to 2012 and shave that mustache?
Tempting, but nah. I'm good.
Well, dashing was the best, though. Let's continue the story. Let's continue the story.
Hold on. Your crazy story doesn't make any sense. Randy Orton didn't join Mutiny.
Well, no. Not in this timeline, but he did before we fixed it.
In your time machine. That you've now destroyed so we can't see it.
And remind me again why you couldn't just take out CM Punk?
It's not that simple. The space-time continuum is a fragile thing. Trust me, R-Truth and I tried.
Now our truth was involved?
Cody, let's think about this. What is more plausible? That R-Truth discovered a time machine and took you back to 2011 where you disrupted the future, leading to a domino effect that left Randy Orton in charge of a stronger, more powerful mutiny?
Or you had a really intense dream?
I did mistake one of Pharaoh's dog treats for a protein bar right after we talked earlier. Made me pretty lightheaded, and the next thing I knew, all of this started. Maybe you've got a point. Anyway, what I do know is Survivor Series is looming, and frankly, you don't have time to find someone else.
Yeah, now that you destroyed the time machine.
Okay, we've given him a hard enough time, but we'd be lucky to have the American Nightmare on our side.
Appreciate that. So, what's our strategy?
You know what? Let's continue. Let's remain on Raw.
I'm planning myself right here on Raw, diving deep into training. Gotta be sharp when the fight comes to us.
That's smart. It's about to strike midnight on Survivor Series. We need to be as prepared as possible when that bell rings.
And when the time's right, I'll find someone on SmackDown.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, well, you know what? This actually sounds like a great time to end. And on that note, thank you all for tuning in as we've dealt with witchcraft and time travel. I've been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Have a wonderful Wednesday, everybody.